Guys, if you are on YouTube and you're just like, wait, what's going on? This is a strange introduction to the video. This is from a live stream that you guys don't get to stay on YouTube. I do it on Locals and Rumble only. So more man-hating feminist writers are out of work. This is a kind of an interesting story, and I like this. It's Kokatu. I think that's how they pronounce it. No, is it Kotaku? Kotaku. Maybe that's it. Kotaku. It's a video game site. Yeah, I know. I definitely got that wrong. Oh, for those of you in YouTube wondering if I'm talking to myself, no, I got a live chat going because, again, this is from a live stream over on Locals and Rumble. So Kotaku, that's it. Anyway, they used to do video game. They used to do video game reporting. I used to even read it back in the day. They talk about video gaming, some other things. But what happened is they started getting into the social politics side of stuff. And the more they got into the politics side of stuff, the more viewers they lost. And then on top of that, their management and the owners came in and said, hey, we need to get back to writing about video games. And all the writers and all the people that were, basically writing the content said, no, we want to write about social justice crap. All right, so let's take a look at Kotaku. Kotaku Australia shuts down. The Kotaku Australia will shut down as part of a major cost-cutting effort for its parent company, Pedestrian Group. They say, as reported by the Sydney Morning Herald, Pedestrian Group is slashing at least 40 jobs and ending its licensing deals to publish third-party branding, including Vice, Refinery 29, Gizmodo, Life Hacker, and Kotaku in coming months. This 40 people does not sound like a big number, but they're also ending the licensing. So that's basically, the blue-haired people that hate you and just want to talk about politics in your video game websites that you used to enjoy. They're now gone. And I said this was going to happen. I said when the venture capitalism runs out, when the interest rates go up and you can't borrow money to pay people anymore, your little pet project is going to fall apart. And so Gizmodo and Vice and Kotaku are all going out to the dumpster. And you know something? I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. And it's good to see these feminists go, because they're the ones that wanted to scream about Gamergate. They're the ones that wanted to scream that men were inherently racist or misogynist or whatever, phobic or whatever. And they pretty much ruined gaming or at least looking at gaming information online. Now, if I want to know about gaming, I watch some streamers on YouTube that I like, or I don't really do Twitch, but I know you can go over Twitch and that kind of thing. I'm not much of a Twitch guy. I'd rather play a video game than watch people play it. No hate on those that like to watch it. As a matter of fact, I'm re-leveling my way through Elden Ring so I can do the expansion, but I had deleted all my characters, or they didn't backup save or whatever. So to play the expansion, I've got to level up 150 times before I can even try the expansion content. So I'm in the midst of re-leveling myself. But the whole point is all these websites went to crap. And then people are like, well, where am I going to get my gaming content from? They simply went to YouTube. And now YouTube is eating their lunch and they're losing money hand over fist. They can't get away from the politics. And if somebody says, yeah, but you talk a little bit about politics now, I do. And if people say, I'm not going to watch your content because I don't like you touching on politics, my answer would be, I understand. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not mad at you. Go ahead and bounce, man. Do your thing. I understand. And if I lost all my viewership and nobody subscribed anymore and no one watched my videos anymore, and I started to drifting into obscurity, do you know what I would actually say to myself? You know something? Maybe I should leave politics out of things. People don't want to hear about it. It makes them angry. They stop watching my stuff. I'm going to stop talking about it. And that would be the end of that. But to these idiots, these feminists, the activism is more important than earning your paycheck. It's more important than, staying relevant. They would rather preach their nonsense to no one and feel good about themselves than maybe saying, am I the baddie? Am I the one that's wrong? Should I change? Maybe I should change my mind about things. Modern Stoic says, remember when Lifehacker had tons of really geeky and interesting information? So many websites went to bring up slash.com as a great example. Yeah, I used to go, what was the Gizmodo? I used to read Gizmodo. I used to read Lifehacker. I did read Kotaku, but it's been so long that I accidentally forgot it wasn't called Kotaku. I guess they pronounce it Kotaku. If I remember correctly, they do pronounce it Kotaku. So Kotaku, every time I say Kotaku, you guys are slapping your foreheads thinking I'm an idiot. But that's how irrelevant they are. That's how long it's been since I even bothered to pay attention to them. Those are things I used to like, I don't know, pay attention to 8, 10 years ago. They're so irrelevant. I haven't thought about them so long. I don't even remember how to pronounce their damn names. So now they're not publishing anything in Australia anymore. And they say the majority of their staff's going to let go. I'm sure a couple of them will maybe come back over to the States or be left in management positions, because of diversity. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me open that in a new tab. That's interesting. There's another story I might want to tack on here. They say B&T also reports that Pedestrian Group CEO Matt Rowley revealed the licensing deals were scrapped because it faced financial headwinds. He added, given these factors, we've made a tough decision to focus on our wholly owned pedestrian brands where we control the strategy, content, the product, the sales, and the outcome, the entire business. This means that we will transition out of our current brand licenses, which will reposition our business for the future. This will have an impact on roles within the group, and I appreciate the uncertainty this change creates. So we will be in contact immediately with these people. Where possible, we'll look for opportunities for redeployment. No, they won't. And we'll continue to work with everyone over the coming days to support this difficult transition, he concluded. Let me tell you what this is. I'll tell you exactly what this is. Young King says it's pronounced Kotaku. Yeah, okay. You're a little late to the party. I already covered that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, the whole point is, no, I haven't been drinking this afternoon. I'm in a really good mood, for those of you asking. Anyway, the whole point is, what's going to happen is these departments and the people and the DEI and the human resources and everything gets completely woke. They get completely woke. They're costing these businesses an arm and a leg. And they're like, we have to get rid of this stuff. We have to get rid of these people. We have to get rid of all of this. It's all a mess. And what they do then is they just basically shred it. They absolutely shred it. And then the money they save, they will turn around. They say they're going to do it in-house. What's that mean? They're going to be more careful on the people they hire. They're going to be more careful on the people that they talk to. They're going to be more careful on what they're doing and the people that they hire. And that way they'll actually find people that want to write about video games. They'll write about people, or they'll find people that want to write about the regular content and not be woke idiots. They say Kotaku Australia managing editor David Smith confirmed the site was being shut down. He wrote on X, folks, I have some sad news to share. Today is the story of Kotaku Australia comes to an end, a sad and abrupt end. It has been one of the great joys of my life, blah, 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 blah. But here's something key. I may be wrong, actually. Maybe they're not going to hire internal and fix it, because this is what he says, and this is key. This is a very, very weird word to use. He says, to all my comrades at Pedestrian Group, I love you. I've never worked with a more talented group, blah, blah, blah. But he calls them comrades. Now, if I were going to call somebody in a group, I would call them my compatriots, right? You call them compatriots, not comrades. You call them your coworkers. You call them your friends. They were only generating 1 million page views a month. Now, to give you an idea, I get about 5 million views a month. My videos are viewed 5 million times. So me alone in front of a camera, I'm generating 5 times more views than all of 40 people over at Kotaku. That tells you just how bad they are, right? This was another linked story they had, and I just wanted to I didn't know what this was, and I said, "Oh, let's see if this is something you guys want me to read here." Um, they say woke gaming media begin narrative blitz for upcoming Sweet Baby Inc. influence game Flintlock Siege of Dawn. Oh, that okay. So yeah, so Sweet Baby Inc. is the DEI. That is the DEI group that is, quality testing games to make sure that they're inclusive and they have enough minority people represented and the storylines are all diverse and inclusive and all that's Sweet Baby Inc. If Sweet Baby Inc. is attached to any game, avoid it at all costs, no matter what. Not just on principle because you won't like it, because again, it's all about the DEI and not about the actual games. But you need to avoid it because you want the people that hire Sweet Baby Inc. to go under. Just like you want Kotaku and Gizmodo and all these other places, you don't want to give money to people that hate you. Sweet Baby Inc. hates you. If you're a white male, they hate you. If you're male, they hate you. If you're straight, they hate you. If you're not all in on the LGHD TV, they hate you. They hate basically everybody that's not, you know, as as strange as a $3 bill. All right, so guys, I'll leave it there. I just wanted to I figured I'd tack this onto the live stream for fun. If you guys, if you're on YouTube and you do want to be a part of these live streams, you do want to be part of this content, you got to get over to Rumble, you got to get over to Locals, you've got to get over on something else. YouTube is just it's not fun for me anymore. They try to shut down so many things. And yes, I know other people, that talk about movies or video games and stuff. I know a lot of them are still on YouTube. Like I watch Critical Drinker, I watch Nerdrotic, I watch Jeremy over at the Quartering. There's a lot of content creators I watch over there, but a lot of them have made their way over to Rumble. And if they're on both, I watch them on Rumble now. I watch them on Rumble now. I'm just tired of I'm tired of being told I can't hear certain things because more reasons. It's so tiring. It's so tiring. So again, if you're on YouTube, you want to be part of these streams, get over here to Rumble, get over to Locals. I think you guys will appreciate it.